For the next demonstration, I have cleared out the user style sheet, and I've cleared out my styles.css author style sheet, and the page is back to displaying with its default styles. Because now that we've learned how the browser ranks style rules with a specific weight or importance depending on the source of that rule, let's also take a look at how the browser treats conflicting rules that are coming from the same source, that is the author. So what I'm going to do inside of styles.css is say that for paragraphs, I want to have a background color, and let's just use a background color of green. So I can save that and refresh, and you can see that the two paragraphs here are now green. And let me copy that style rule and paste that here inside of styles.css and just change the color. And let's try gray. So now we have a rule that says paragraphs should be green, a rule that says paragraphs should be gray, and the winner is gray, because when the browser sees these conflicting rules that come from the same source, it just uses the last rule that it sees that would apply to that element. So it's using the last rule here that applies to a paragraph that says things should be gray. If I were to take that rule and place it up here at the top of the style sheet and refresh, you can see we're back to green because it's choosing this rule. It's the last rule. So the order of rules is significant, and this also counts when you're using multiple style sheets. So let me take this gray style rule and cut it out of styles.css and put it in styles2.css and save that. And now we can come back to page.html. I'm going to copy this existing link tag, paste it in here, and include not just styles.css, but styles2.css, and refresh. And you can see that we're back to gray, because styles.css said paragraphs should be green, but styles2 came in last and said paragraphs should be gray, therefore my paragraphs are gray. This ordering behavior, where effectively the last style rule wins, is also in play when you have imports. So let me take the link to styles2.css out of page.html, which will leave us with green paragraphs. And let's come into styles.css, and what I'm going to do is add an @import rule that says, please go out and fetch styles2.css and effectively place it into the style sheet. So anything that is in styles2.css will come into styles.css, and that's being linked into our page. Let me temporarily delete this style that's here. So effectively all we're including is styles that are in styles2.css. I'm going to save everything and refresh, and you can see that we have gray divs as specified by styles2.css. But then if I come back in here and add the style rule inside of styles.css that says paragraph should have a green background and refresh again, we're going to go back to green. So effectively again, this rule was the last one that says paragraph should have this background color. It's green. It came in after the rule that was imported that said paragraph should have a gray background.